Elliot Anderson, 23 years old, plays for Nottingham Forest. And in my opinion, he is exactly the type of player Manchester United have been crying out for. Let's break it down. First, let me give you the stats because they are genuinely impressive. This season in the Premier League, Anderson has recorded 4 goals and 4 assists, played 3,269 minutes, and holds an average rating of 7.53. For context, that rating puts him consistently among the best performing midfielders in the Prem, but what makes Anderson special isn't just the goals and assists. It's everything else he does. Against Manchester United at Old Trafford, Anderson completed 3 dribbles, 4 crosses and 4 long balls, winning 3 free kicks. Defensively, he completed 3 tackles, 2 blocks, 4 interceptions and 9 recoveries, winning most of his duels. 9 recoveries in one match against a Manchester United side that just secured Champions League football. That performance wasn't a fluke. That was a player announcing himself on the biggest stage. Now let me give you the background, because not everyone knows Elliot Anderson's story. Anderson came through the Newcastle United Academy from 2010 to 2021. He left Newcastle for Nottingham Forest in 2024. At Newcastle, he never quite got his chance. Always on the fringes. Always promising, but never trusted with regular first-team football at a big club. A lot of people wrote him off as a player who would never quite make it at the top level. Then he moved to Nottingham Forest and everything changed. Under Nuno Espirito Santo, Anderson has become one of the most complete midfielders in the Premier League. Consistent, physical, technically excellent, and with a maturity that belies his 23 years. Anderson has been central to everything. His recent form has been outstanding, an 8.16 rating against Sunderland, 7.52 in the Europa League against Aston Villa, 7.29 against Burnley. Week after week, big performance after big performance. So why does Manchester United specifically need him? Let me paint you a picture of United's midfield problem. Kobbie Mainoo is excellent. A generational talent. But he's only 21 years old and cannot carry the entire midfield alone. Casemiro is leaving, and Ugart doesn't play. United need a midfielder who can do everything. Win the ball, carry it forward, create chances, score goals, and do the dirty work when the team needs it. A midfielder who can play alongside Mainoo and give United genuine control of games. That is exactly what Elliot Anderson does. And here's the thing that makes this so exciting. Anderson is English. He's 23. He's only in the early years of his career. He's already proved he can perform in the Premier League at a high level week in, week out. There is no risk here. This is not a gamble on a player from a foreign league who might not adapt. This is a proven Premier League performer who just put in one of the best individual midfield displays of the season against your own team. Now let me address the competition for his signature. Manchester City may also be interested in Anderson, giving United a real rival for his signature this summer. And that is the scariest part of this whole conversation. If Manchester City sign Elliot Anderson this summer, and they are absolutely capable of doing so, United will have watched another elite young English midfielder go to their rivals. United cannot let that happen. They simply cannot. Carrick has already publicly praised Anderson. The scouting reports will be glowing. The only question is whether the board are willing to pay what Forest will demand, and Forest will demand a lot. This is a player who has earned his price tag. Here's my verdict. Elliot Anderson to Manchester United this summer makes complete sense on every level. He's English, so there are no work permit issues. He's 23, so he has his best years ahead of him. He's Premier League proven, so there's no adaptation period. He plays the exact role United desperately needs filled. And he just spent 90 minutes at Old Trafford, showing exactly what he can do against your team. If Michael Carrick gets the permanent job, and it looks increasingly like he will, signing Elliot Anderson should be his first call in the transfer window. This is not a complicated decision. It is not a gamble. It is Manchester United doing something they have failed to do for years, identifying the right player at the right time and being bold enough to go and get him. Sign Elliot Anderson. Build the midfield around him and Mainu. Give United fans something to be genuinely excited about. Do it before City do.
Do it! Just do it!
What do you think? Should Manchester United sign Elliot Anderson this summer? And what would you pay for him? Like and subscribe.